Ryan Blaney is one of NASCAR's rising stars that's set to take over the next decade of racing after the likes of Kevin Harvick, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Brad Keselowski, and others retire from the series. However, this decade has not gone off to a good start for Ryan Blaney, as it has for Kevin Harvick with 6 wins, Denny Hamlin with 5 wins, his teammates even, Brad Keselowski with 3 wins, Joey Logano with 2 wins. Blaney only has 1 win, and that came at Talladega. The 12 car has really fast cars week in and week out, there's no doubt about it. But there's just something missing from that 12 team, where Harvick's team, Hamlin's team, his teammates Logano and Keselowski, they seem to have luck. Blaney, on the other end, does not have luck. Well, not good luck. He has bad luck. Dating back from the Daytona 500 all the way to the most recent race as I'm recording this video, the second Michigan race. Now in these next clips, I'm going to show you what exactly I'm talking about, the bad luck that's happening to Ryan Blaney. Now, had this not happened, or had this gone the other way for Ryan Blaney, he would have had multiple wins on the season, no doubt about it. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe for more videos such as this. And I hope you enjoy this video. Peace.
And here comes Blaney.
Ryan Blaney up behind Ryan Newman, trying to get him to Hamlin.
Newman backed up to Blaney. Big run coming here.
To the inside, Newman to the front.
Nothing Denny Hamlin could do. What can Ryan Blaney now do? Here comes a push from Denny Hamlin. Oh, this thing's not over yet. Not at all.
Ryan Newman off turn 4 for the final time. Blaney to the outside, to the inside. Here comes Hamlin up the outside.
Wow.
Crash into the wall, into the air goes Newman.
Upside down.
In a shower of sparks on his roof, Ryan Newman comes across the line, 4th. And comes to rest. Scoring unofficial between Hamlin and Blaney as far as who crossed the finish line first. Here is a look at the last lap. Denny Hamlin out in front of Newman and Ryan Blaney.
Yeah, Ryan Blaney gets to his rear bumper. Nothing that Denny Hamlin can do other than try to tuck right into the rear bumper of Ryan Blaney, which he does an excellent job of. Newman gets a pretty good run to the turn 4, but now here comes a huge run by Ryan Blaney, being pushed by Denny Hamlin. He tries to go to the outside, then the inside. They lock bumpers and turns Ryan Newman around. Upside down he goes. Corey LaJoie coming along, making contact.
Just lifting Newman's car up and over.
Yeah, we pushed Newman there to the lead, and then we got a push from the 11, and I made a move off 4 on Newman. He blocked it, and I kind of went low and he blocked that. So then I was committed to just pushing him to the win and try to have a Ford win it. And I don't know, we just got bumpers hooked up wrong and turned him. I hope he's all right. It looked pretty bad, so definitely was trying to push him to a win, and I don't want to say those things happen. I feel really bad about it. It's just man, but a close one. But I hope Ryan's all right.
It could come down to that absolute final lap or final corner of this race.
Bowman 6/10 behind. Jeff, that has got to be agonizingly close to look at that car out in front, so close and yet so far.
Well, I don't know what's more agonizing, being in second, looking how close you are to the leader.
Turn 2, car around, back straightaway, big slide, caution.
Ross Chastain. Oh, he was having such a great day.
Straight right there, straight.
Luckily, just flat tires.
The leader's 10 back.
Now he's got to try to stay on the lead lap with those flat tires, not tear up any fenders. Boy, now things get interesting, Mike.
Oh, well, you talk about a race playing into somebody's hands. Has this race just fallen right into the 4 cars lap.
You mean the guy that I picked?
Yeah, the
right?
guy that,
because of those short runs.
Yeah, the guy that you picked.
But here's where I want to go to our crew chief, Larry McReynolds, because 5 to go. Yes, these tires are older. I would imagine these guys are going to come down pit road, but just somebody risk it.
Well, Jeff, we got 23 drivers on the lead lap, and there's 35 laps on these tires. I think you're going to see some stay out here because you're only going to go back racing with 3 or 4 laps to go.
Everybody in this sport helps out everybody else.
Decision time, Mike. Oh,
some do,
boy.
some don't.
Oh, boy.
No debate on the 12 car. Ryan Blaney, crew chief Todd Gordon said, come on, get on pit road. It's going to be 4 tires for him for the end of the race.
Okay, I have 6 lead lap cars staying on track, including Logano and Byron, Jamie.
Mike, Paul Wolfe clearly told Joey Logano, pit if everyone else pits. And Joey said, what was that? Do I pit or not? And then he stayed out and he said, I don't know what you were trying to tell me there. And they said, you have 35 lap tires under you right now.
Ooh. How about that big stack of chips you got? Where do you want to put them now?
Oh, my goodness. But the fans are standing up. They know this is about to be one heck of a show.
2 laps to go. Is this the final restart of the day? Green flag. Logano. Big push from Stenhouse. Byron. A little bit of help from DiBenedetto.
3 wide. DiBenedetto goes inside of William Byron. Oh, tire rub. They made contact. Oh, Jimmy Johnson all the way down the apron underneath Tyler Reddick. 4
wow, what a move.
Turn 3.
Austin Dillon dives it into turn 3. He is 4th. Stenhouse 3rd. Stenhouse. DiBenedetto battling behind Logano. Here they come for the white flag from Credit One Bank.
Oh, tons of contact.
Trouble. William Byron backing up through the field. There was contact among several drivers, and we are under caution. The race is not over.
I think that tire blew on the 12 of Blaney with heavy contact and damage.
Yes, sir, boys! Yeah!
I think maybe the leader had seen the white flag.
And race control has confirmed that since the leader saw the white flag under green, the next flag ends the race. That caution flag will do just that.
An issue for the 12 going to come to pit road.
Ryan Blaney, if he pits, he will give up 2nd place.
Ah, bummer. Such a bummer for Ryan Blaney. Off to a great start. Great day he's having here today.
And he will pit, Jeff, with 3 laps to go. Safety first.
Well, yeah, I mean, definitely safety first. You don't want to tear up the race car and make things even worse. But you also, he is our points leader coming in this race. He wants to maintain those points as much as possible. You see that maybe that right rear tires maybe unwound one of the treads there. See how quickly they try to jump up into that outside lane. See some down, even running the apron through turns 1 and 2. How about Tyler Reddick? Tyler Reddick in that number 8 car. He's been phenomenal in restarts this year. Oh, Hamlin gets loose.
And around goes Keselowski, and Blaney has damage. 2nd caution, lap 65. Hamlin, Keselowski, Blaney involved at turn 3. Our point leader, Ryan Blaney. Heavy damage to the right front wheel on Blaney's car. And this probably all gets started as they did that Oklahoma land rush into turn 1.
I mean, there's plenty of real estate here, but when you get down in the corner, you see Denny Hamlin in the middle between the two of Brad Keselowski, and you see Matt DiBenedetto. Now, he's still in the middle, 3 wide, trying to get as good a run off the corner as he can. Gives a little shove to the 22. Now he's 3 wide going into turn 3. Ooh, boy, I don't know if he got loose first or if he made contact with Brad Keselowski as they entered the corner.
So Hamlin has a lot of damage and a lot of right front damage to Blaney.
So here, right here, yeah, it just looks like Brad decided he wanted to turn underneath the traction compound. I think Denny was looking like he was going to go straighter into the corner. Not saying that was intentional, but it certainly, they made contact before this, and then it was just along for the ride.
Ryan Blaney's made it back to his pit with heavy damage.
Yeah, Blaney nowhere to go on that incident.
Let's ride with the point leader.
So you can, yeah, see right there, Denny's car just doesn't turn, and Brad Keselowski turns down. Ryan Blaney nowhere to go.
At Bristol, Tennessee, Ryan Blaney has crashed.
Wow, heavy damage to the front of that Penske Ford. Nose ripped off of it.
Running second to teammate Brad Keselowski at lap 200, and Ty Dillon got into it on the tail end. High hopes for Blaney coming in here. He has run at the front all day. Here's what happened.
Battling with his teammate Brad Keselowski for the lead. Goes to that high line. Oh, he just jumps over the edge. That's what I talked about. You know, there's great speed and grip up there. And then unfortunately, I believe the 13, here comes Ty Dillon.
Oh.
Yeah, just had so much momentum coming off of turn 2. Tried to avoid him. So you see the car jumps out, gets loose. Basically jumped the cushion, as we call it. And it's so slick up top there. Blaney does a good job not hitting anything. Well, it really looked like the 13, Ty Dillon, thought he was going to slide to the bottom. He was going to go by him on the outside.
Riding with Kevin Harvick.
Front it, easy. Go low, 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 low.
Here we go.
That's going to be Cole Custer to the outside of Brad Keselowski, putting him 3 wide.
He got a push from Matt DiBenedetto.
Can he stay in it in that upper groove? Here comes Kevin Harvick back to the outside of our leader, Martin Truex Jr.
Look at the run that Custer has.
They touch. Here comes Custer.
He had a big run down the straightaway.
How did Martin Truex Jr. get to the outside of the 4-car Kevin Harvick? Here comes Blaney to the inside, 3 wide. Custer to the outside, 4 wide.
White flag waves, 1 to go, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Next flag ends it.
They're banging off one another.
Custer to the lead.
Oh, heavy tire rub on the 4-car Kevin Harvick.
A rookie is going to win Kentucky. Can you believe it?
I never would have believed it till now, Mike.
Custer, Truex, DiBenedetto, Harvick, Blaney.
Wow.
Off the final turn. Rookie Cole Custer wins Kentucky. Can you believe it?
Incredible. Incredible. That last restart, I can't wait to go back and watch this. That's going to put Cole Custer in the All-Star race for Wednesday. Now, when they get side by side and now 3 wide because of Blaney to the inside, that opens up the door for Cole Custer to go to the outside 4 wide. Watch him slam and bang here.
4 wide for the win.
How lucky was Cole Custer to just clear Mark Truex Jr.'s front bumper right as those other 3 cars were slamming doors. You see Blaney goes over that jump. Oh, I see his car just got out of control as he went over that huge bump down the apron. But see how Cole Custer just clears the 19's front bumper to squeeze by and squeeze into the lead. Here's on board with Blaney.
Oh, wow. Oh, that little bit of contact. helped put Cole Custer into victory lane. Jamie.
But loose here later in the day. Here comes Ryan Blaney, who's been so dominant today. He's led 150 laps to this point with 46 to go. They come to pit road. He said the car is still a little bit free, but much happier with it as this day has gone on. We're going to take 4 Goodyear tires here. Sunoco fuel for Ryan Blaney. A slight air pressure adjustment, and that's it. We'll see how this cycles out. Again, Blaney, the dominant car. Can he hold the lead through this series of stops?
Series of stops. It's going to take a long time to get everybody to cycle through. We have a group of cars that pitted on 213, including the 10 of Eric Amarola, who's now in for service in front of his crew, Dave.
So you just want to take your time here in a very quick way. Get your driver on and off the side.
Stay on the racetrack and keep
left sides open.
Side Goodyear's on, Sunoco wins, Eric's gone.
What I was mentioning, Rick, as we see now Denny Hamlin join, is you have the 22 car, the 4 car. They can run 30 laps further. So I assume they're going to stay on the racetrack and keep all these cars trapped a lap down. Hope for a yellow, or perhaps just have a short pit stop to the end. Who gets through traffic better? Right now, it's Kevin Harvick.
Tires. New leader. Wait. Not quite.
Yeah, here
not
comes
yet.
Logano, and a caution comes out. The 0-0. Looks like a lot of damage there to Quinn Houff.
Now a huge advantage to those cars that stayed on the racetrack.
George.
Oh, man.
That's a big hit right there.
This just changes everything. Oh, he's coming down to try to get to pit road. Oh, wow. Yeah, you can't.
Oh, got Matty D too.
I'm just,
Did.
Oh.
He did. I'm assuming he was trying to get to pit road and pitting from
Can't do that.
the middle of the racetrack. Yeah, he was trying to come to pit road from the middle of the racetrack.
That was a huge hit.
I don't think any of the guys had a clue that he was going to be doing that.
So,
Yeah, so he caught Christopher Bell, the 20 for the 95 right there, and then a little bit of the 21 there.
it's a lot of damage on the 21 car. Obviously, we see Quinn with a lot of damage on his car, but
You see him climbed out of the car. They're going to put him in, and he will be taken to the infield care center to be checked out.
it's 14 cars in the lead lap right here, Steve.
So I think all 14 are going to pit. They have to get fuel to get to the end. The 11 should get the free pass. Blaney can take the wave around, but this is a huge break for Kevin Harvick, Joey Logano, Kyle Busch, Eric Jones, the front 4 cars. Let's see the decisions on pit road, and then we can set the lineup for the restart, Dave.
Joey Logano comes to pit road. He had just lost the lead to Kevin Harvick. They're going to go with 4 fresh Goodyear tires here. He said that was a number plus tight. Free on entry, but tight center. That's my biggest concern. Actually, the Kevin Harvick and Rodney Childers debated about fuel only here. They decided to go with 4 fresh Goodyear tires. But you see all those cars speeding by them on pit road. So a lot of strategy played out here, Rick.
So you look at this. No tires for Reddick, and he wins the race off of pit road. Back into the gas they go. Austin Dillon, a great launch there.
Exactly what Austin Dillon needed.
Big run by the 8 on the outside. He had a good shove from the 18. Down the backstretch they go. The 18 moving ahead, trying to take 3rd from Joey Logano.
Let's go! God, thank you, Jesus. Oh, man.
He didn't get there, but the guy behind him, who he needs to worry about, the 2, has a great run down the front straightaway. He's going to clear that 11 car down into turn 1.
Yeah, 11 had a problem off turn 4 and just lost all of his momentum. Brad Kay making a move on his teammate.
He's loose. Oh, Ricky.
They catch the 12 and the 2 into the wall.
Hard hits.
Penske drivers.
Rolling here, we get pretty hard, guys.
You saw the 2 go up the racetrack, catch the 12, both of them into the wall coming off a 2.
Man.
Hard racing.
Brad hit really hard. Overcorrected that car up into his teammate and right into the fence. They both hit the wall hard, but Brad's angle was pretty tough.
tough crash too, because both these guys were fast.
And it's frustrating, isn't it, when your teammate, you're racing hard. Brad didn't mean to wreck him, but he did. It's just so frustrating. Here, Brad drives to the bottom. Now he's on that flat surface. Left side's on that yellow line, loses it, gets up the racetrack, gets into Blaney. Big hit. I really think, guys, look at that hit.
Wow. Hard hit.
He slammed the wall hard. Wasn't able to steer that car then. Took a long time for him to get it stopped.
And, many times we've seen Blaney leading races and getting a crash. Seems like I've seen that several times.
That's tough.
He's got the momentum. Clear
That's tough because it's your teammate.
Three back now, right in front of you. Go low.
Racing hard.
Yellow's up. Good.
Racing for the lead.
Look right here. See right there, Keselowski, really low. It's so flat down there. I just think that got his car unsettled. Back of the car started around. You said it, Junior. He had to turn right to keep from spinning out and just turn directly into his teammate.